I'm just down here trying to get some opinions about, like, the different animal issues.
Regarding animal to animal or animal on off leash?
Animal to animal, prey drive, all those issues. Off leash control, voice control, and things like that. And I don't want to spend too much of your time. I just want to ask you a few questions if you allow me, and let me have you on camera. Okay, what is your name? Kelly, I'm David. I'm from Help Save Charlie.
Hi.
And
Is Charlie the dog?
Charlie is the dog. He's been taken away from me and my girlfriend. He was almost scheduled to be killed.
From attacking
for attacking the horse. San Francisco Animal Control took him away from us. They threatened with killing him. And through my cause, Help Save Charlie on Facebook, we were able to save Charlie, but we weren't able to get him back home. And so, can you tell me briefly, do you have any opinion about that, or what do you think about that?
I do think that the police force can pretty much free range, just like any police. Off-leash sites are kind of new to us. So I would say that definitely voice command is needed in those sites, but it's also a great place to train voice command. It's just kind of tough because it's like the perfect opportunity to get
train
better
your dog.
at
Perfect area to do that.
Exactly, because it's wide open space. You have a perfect chance so that they do have distractions, so that you're like, all right, I got to get better at getting used to distractions. The tough thing is when it gets to horses. The horses are trained so well to be police animals, and it's hard to say what more domesticated animals like this will do because they don't see horses that much.
Right.
But I think that it's good to have both training sites for dogs and free range for the police to have the horse, because they need the horse so that they can go on places like this and places like that.
My next question would be, have you ever seen any signs down here either stating that there is off-leash usage with voice control, or have you ever seen a sign that says a police horse might come walking through, or that there might be some kind of mixture of domestic animals or anything like that?
The only signs that I've seen are mostly about keep your leash on your dog in certain areas. If it's an off-leash site, they're usually pretty open, and they don't ever inform you about any police forces going through. I know there's one on Fort Mason where it's okay, keep your dog on a leash, and they actually have the horse guided policemen that come through that area, and we were there and they just gave us a friendly reminder, hey, put your dog back on your leash. But I don't know if it's necessary that they have the sign that says that the horse will come through, but it would be necessary if they are going to be specific about, hey, if your dog's off leash, you need to have complete control over it. What complete control is, what voice command is. It's hard to say, because even if you do have complete voice command over your dog, doesn't mean that one time it won't listen to you.
Right, and that would lead me to my next question. What do you think about that voice control? Do you think you can have total, complete voice control over your dog, say
no
if a
way.
horse came into the area?
No way.
Or
she's a puppy, so I'm not guaranteeing that she has any control over what I say right now, because she's not a year old yet. But even older dogs, you can never say, even if they have complete voice control, 99% of the time, that 1% of the time they won't listen, and there's no way to guarantee that you have complete voice control. There had to be a ridiculous posting to be like, oh, you need complete voice control. Well, what does that mean? 50% of the time she'll listen, 70% of the time she'll listen. It's definitely not going to be a guarantee for 100%.
And my last question, Miss, say it was your dog, and this is kind of on a personal slant.
Sure.
Let's say your dog was off leash down at Crissy Field. A horse came through, your dog chased it, maybe caused some ruckus, maybe caused a scuffle or something. Your dog's taken away, threatened to be killed. How would you feel about it?
It would be painful, because it's kind of like an attack. A lot of people think a horse or a dog or anything like that. They can be pets. You love them, but you're their owner. But in in a different feeling. They're more of a family member in that respect, where if you have them long enough, she's not even a year old yet, and you have that distinct relationship with them, that it's going to be extremely painful if she were to be taken away. Depending on how much pain she caused the horse, it would be I would understand if it was like, oh, they knocked out a piece of like federal property or state property, then I would probably understand, but I would still be very disheartened.
And you have a close relationship with your pup.
Yeah, definitely.
You'd be devastated if you lost her.
Definitely, and to have it put to sleep is, I mean, it would be very harsh. It would be difficult to understand, but I think with time I would, because destroying any kind of federal or state property, you usually have pretty significant results or
damages or responsibilities.
Yeah. I mean, the state or the federal government takes it extremely seriously. I don't know what a horse is considered property.
And that's purely hypothetical. I mean, your dog probably may not even chase the horse.
She's kind of
she's a
scared of
puppy.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. I'm David Gizzarelli with Help Save Charlie, and have we ever met before?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm actually just visiting the area, so there would be no chance that I...
You're a visitor?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Chicago.
Chicago. Okay, welcome.
Thanks.
Well, thank you very much, and I thank you for your time.
You too.